Okay, fine. Okay, great. Great to know. Now, Raghushri, please tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I used to work in SAP banking.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm not working.
Okay, so you are coming from banking sector, right?
Yes, SAP
Okay.
ERP.
SAP ERP. So which module you are telling me? Which one?
SAP banking.
SAP banking you were. So any implementation have you done?
No, it was support and
Support
rollout.
project. Okay,
Support and
support
rollout.
project. Okay, okay. Fine, fine. So now you want to switch from SAP to
Yeah,
cloud
yeah,
Workday, right?
yeah, Workday, yeah.
Okay. Okay, nice to know. Thank you. Shiv, Shiva, am I audible? Are you there, Shiv?
Probably we can go ahead with Shravan. Maybe he might be having some issue with
If
unmuting.
someone is, yeah, please mute your
Sure.
side, Suresh. If someone is having problem, please leave a
Uh,
message or just converse via chat. Fine. So, Shravan, please tell me.
Hi, it's Sean Kumar. I used Hi, hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Yes, you are audible. Tell me, please.
At present, I used to work in automobiles.
Your voice is slow. Can you please maximize the volume?
That's why I'm saying that there is a problem in my headphone. So
Okay.
it is
Okay,
not.
okay. Okay. Fine, fine. Now it's fine. Now we can hear you, Shravan. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I used to work in at present I'm working in automobiles industry.
Okay.
There I used to work on Excel. Mainly, I used to care about recruitment as well as the core related things, payroll, all these things.
Okay. Okay. So this is again about the domain part, right?
Yes, yes,
HR
yes.
domain set.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine then. Nice to know. I'm into, okay, I'll tell you about myself as well. However, Suresh already told you something about myself. See, I'm into different HR system technologies, different tools. These are actually SAP is one of them, SAP Success Factors and Workday. So these all are different tools for HR functionality. Okay. And Workday right now, this is actually very much demanding in market worldwide. It is actually on peak. The demand is on peak. Workday is a cloud computing software. I hope all of you, or maybe you don't know, do you know the difference? If anyone can tell me, do you know the difference in between um, on-premise and cloud computing? No? Okay, fine. No issues. Okay, Suresh, can you please allow me to share my screen? Thanks. Please mute your side, Praveen.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. No issues. I will show you the server as well, Workday, but first we will go with the base, right? So first of all, I'll see. Demo is normally, it is not about the lecture kind of things. Demo is always, first of all, I want to understand the background, say whether I need to start with a scratch or what is the basic understanding of a candidate. So that's why I asked you some of the things. Now I will show you one PPT I will use, but I won't read it, or I won't go through the PPT only. We will understand logically, systematically, technically on the system. Okay. So this demo is a kind of say conversational demo. It's not a kind of lecture demo. I would ask you as well if you understanding or not. So this is not about PPT. I will show you how to configure the system, because most of the candidates are here from they are coming from domain side. Domain means all of you are experienced. One person is there who has already done some support work. So again, that's good for him to understand these things, because it is just a different software. However, the configuration and all these things are different, but the base work is always same in all technologies. There are different technologies in market. Okay, these things I will again tell you. So first of all, I would like to tell you that we have, okay, this is not there. Just a second, let me open another file where I can tell you the difference. First of all, the basic difference in between on-premise and cloud computing. This is the start where you should understand. Okay, let me draw for you. No issues. There are two kinds of software in the market. Can you see this? Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Technologies. These are technologies. Workday is technology. Workday is a big software. Okay. Whatever you are understanding, if you're not understanding, just stop me over there. I will explain you. Workday is a technology, and under Workday, it is not only for HR. This is for logistics as well. This is for finance as well. So this is basically a software to use different functionalities. Means we need to update the database, whatever. See, you need to understand this thing first. In all companies, we update database somewhere in the system. We cannot jot down or we cannot maintain the database manually in notebooks or registers. Okay, it is not possible, because it's a big company. There are mid-sized companies, there are big-sized companies, there are small-sized companies. So everywhere in all companies, we use some softwares, small software, big softwares. All of you must be using MS Office. This is very common tool. This is a very common office tool. It's a very small tool, but yes, Excel, MS Word, we normally use in companies to create different kind of reports, databases and all. So what it is basically, this is again a database maintenance. We maintain somewhere, we maintain the database of employees also. This is the main thing. See, worker is the main asset of a company. Worker information, each and every information, their personal means nationality. Okay, their nationality, their previous employment history, these kind of things, their address, their contact informations. Okay, so these kind of database we need to maintain somewhere. Their everyday basis productivity, whether they are meeting the SLA. SLA means whether they are meeting the production parameters with quality or not. So, and what are their absent, what are their attendance, their off, and what are their shift timings, their work schedules, their break timings, everything we need to maintain somewhere, right? So when we maintain these things somewhere, we need a software. Small companies, they can go with Excel, Word, or some small kind of tools as well. Like for payroll, there is a Tally. Earlier, in earlier days, we were using Tally for payroll generation. Okay, salary release every month on the basis of different period parameters. So these kind of things are, it depends like how big the company is. So there are different softwares in market. Workday is one of them. And there are other software too in market. And what is the usage of those softwares? Those software you can use to maintain database easily. You can track the information. You can gather the information. Information is the most accurate one with and it is useful for a research and development. If there are senior people like CEO or VP in the company, they want to see whether your company is on loss side or benefit side, or whether it's in profit or loss. So they have to do the R&D, research and development. They have to see whether people are working like properly or not with production is there, yes, but whether it is meeting the quality parameters or not, everything they will see. Like in previous financial year, what was the thing, and now what is going on, or what is the say weak areas we need to like cover up. Okay, those kind of things, and whether we need some training, and whether we need to enhance our employees training their skills on different software, or say other kind of skills or trainings are going on to to train their employees periodically. Okay, then they need to understand, they see whether what are the weak areas, how to cover those areas. So these kind of things. So again, how they understand or how they come to the say result, or how they come to a decision that what to do, how to do, what is going on. So this is the accurate vision they can get from these softwares. They can see, they can understand, okay, via reporting tool. Reports, dashboards, these are the things. Reports are basically, if they want, say, okay, I want, suppose a person want, okay, I want all employees details of last month, about salary, okay, about salary details I want about the last month of all employees. So this is also a kind of report. So this is these kind of report generation again via these softwares. So this is the usage of this software, data maintenance, and every day-to-day basis activities we need to maintain over there. We need to track all the database over there. So these softwares actually, they are useful in that purpose. This thing we do with those softwares. So suppose I'll give you one example. Why I'm telling you, so this is the framework, guys. This is the base work framework. I can show you the system also, I can show you the server. Okay, but the base work you need to understand first. What kind of work you're going to do. So let's say one example, suppose you're working on the payroll of Steria. Steria is one IT company. They provide different services, and they cater IT services too. They have big IT team, and they provide services about implementation of project. Means what? Steria is one company and you're working on the payroll of Steria. You are in the IT team of Workday. They have hired you, okay? And you're working in the team of Workday. Now, how will you work for Workday? How will you become, like being a Workday consultant, how you will work? There are companies in market, they want to use Workday in their companies, but they don't know how to implement it because they are not into IT, okay? Or they don't have manpower who can implement. They are not maintaining any IT team or any IT people they have in the company. Suppose it's a Silicon India is a company, it's a mid-sized company. They want to use Workday software for their HR functionality. So they will search in the market that who can implement Workday software in our company. Okay, so they will search for different IT companies, big IT hub there is in market. So they can go Systeria, IBM, Genpact, HCL. There are a number of companies in market. They will check who can implement Workday HCM in their company in lesser duration and within their budget. So they will have a meeting with different companies. Then if everything is going fine, Steria company will send you. Okay, they will send you to the client side to implement the project. Then you will go to the client side and you will implement a project. Means you will please mute your side. If you have any question, I'll give you a time. Okay, and then you can ask me. So right now, please mute. So you will go to the say Silicon India side and you will implement a project. Implementation means you will configure the system. Suppose you're using this MS Word, right? MS Word is a software. Someone has developed it. That person is called developer or software engineer. These are. So this is also kind of software engineer job. This is someone has developed it. We are using it. We are a client. We are just using it. Someone has developed. Likewise, you will develop the software that Workday for HR, and then Silicon will be your client. They will use that. You will implement the project. You will configure the system. You will train those Silicon India client side also. You will explain them how to use that because they don't know anything. They don't know even usage part. So training also is a part of your job after implementation. And then after doing everything, you will provide some for some time for some duration support as well. Okay, and then maybe you will go to the company side back, your your payroll company, or if they want you to continue with those company and suppose they ask you to give lifetime payroll support for the same project, so you can go with that as well. So this is kind of support project, and that is an implementation. First you implement the software and then you provide the support. Because why support? It is not easy to even use these big softwares in big companies. Every day there are daily basis issues, one after another, because people who are using, they are not from IT side. However, they are getting trained, but still not expert. So support work comes there. Now coming back, there are softwares in market, on premises and cloud computing. Wait a second, guys, just a second. So on-premise softwares are like SAP. SAP is on-premise, where you install the system. Okay, where you need an installation of a system. Okay, installation. You will understand everything means gradually. Okay, because this is the very first session, demo session it is, and also people who are from IT and they want to learn another IT skill, they have base. But people who are coming from HR side, so they are actually switching their field. They are coming from domain, so it takes time for their first project, first IT implementation, or first IT field it is for you. So you will take time. So allow yourself to grab these things slowly. It is not that the very first day you will understand everything. Okay, it takes time, but after one implementation or say 1 or 2 years of a company work, it will be easier for you for any kind of support, any kind of project, or any kind of technology, even easier to understand. Cloud computing, Workday is your cloud computing software. Cloud computing means no installation, everything is on web based software. It's very simple example. You use here you don't need any kind of installation. Suppose you use your phones. In your phones you want to use any app, any kind of app, so you go to the store and you download that, okay, or install that. You install that app and you can use it. That is a kind of on-prem. In a like short term we call it on-prem. It is on-premise. So wait just a second, allow me some seconds. There is a client message, just a second, sorry for that. Yes, sorry for that. So that is a kind of on-premise thing. And if you use Facebook or Insta, there what you do, you don't need an app. You just go to the Google, you just go to the site. Okay, you can also go to the site, and on site give login ID and credentials. You just need ID and password and you will be in. So you don't need any kind of app. However, you can download, but there are things where you don't need an app. You just go to the direct to the site, log in with login credentials, and you will be in. So that kind of software are also in the market. Those softwares are called web-based softwares. So likewise here also, if you see this software, I'll show you. It is not installed in my system. Okay, I will show you where it is. Let me open that. This one is actually we are using Workday software. Okay, so Workday will provide us the login ID and credential, and we will be using that. and it is very easy to use. Workday is actually easy. Someone who has done SAP, it is far easier than SAP. I also started my career with SAP. Okay, so I know SAP is, again, it takes a lot of time to configure. There are so many things. This is Workday system. See this? This is on web. Okay, we have ID and password and we can use it. No installation, nothing. And if you want to use SAP, you need to go to the, wait. See, this is a log on SAP. This is on Prime software. It is installed in the system. GUI it is. GUI means graphic user interface. I'm using with that. So this is a software it is opening. It is not net. It's not on web. Okay. So you just open it and you can use it. Simple as that. With ID and password. Okay, so this is the thing. And you don't need net for that. A second, let me open the same screen. So this is the difference of Workday or cloud computing or on-prem. SAP is on-premise software, or see, SAP is one of the on-premise software. Under cloud computing, you have SuccessFactors, you have Workday, you have other, say, Azure as well. So there are other cloud computing software in the market. So you should understand these things as well. Okay, now this is a demo PPT which we have created. It is saying the same one. I told you, whatever I told you, 90% it is mentioned there. Okay, in a technical language, what I told you, that is a layman language, a normal plain English language. Again, these softwares have their own technical language, so you will be used to. Okay, soon when you learn it, you will be used to of it. So they have their own technical languages. Okay, so it is saying Workday is a cloud-based software. Okay, it is saying under HCM, means it is specialized in, specialization lies here. Okay, it's in finance, means it is providing financial application too. This is the same thing, nothing more. These things, okay, benefits, some of the things I will show you, not all. I have just opened this PPT for some of basic framework, because the rest of the things you can't understand. First of all, you should have some base. In training, when I start training, initially I give 1 to 2 sessions, max to max 3 sessions to give you a base work. Base means you will have to understand that this is a project, where to start, how many phases there are. Okay, or phases means it is not like that you join a company, they'll give you a system to configure. No, it's not like that. It's a project, it's a team. There is a project team properly. Or maybe you will face client and then you need to collect the information from client side. Everything is there. So these are phases actually. It is not, and then it comes to the configuration phase. So one by one it is there. It is not at the very first phase that you will start the configuration thing. So what kind of project it is, what is the base work? These kind of things are always there. Whenever we do any kind of configuration, first you will understand the base. Like here, this is a manual note of mine I normally create for students. See this, if we start with the organization, so far we will understand how many organizations are there, what are the rules and regulations. If we understand region hierarchy, so we will understand first the base. Conceptually, we should be clear. Only then, if you are clear conceptually, you can configure the same in the system. So it is theory plus concept. Theory means concept, conceptual knowledge, and then I will configure the same thing on the system. In last, I will show you system as well. Just a second. Yes. So this is a cloud-based solution. You can use it anywhere, anytime. Even you can use on your phone as well. Okay, anywhere, anytime. Just you need internet. You need the net connection only. And again, 24/7 data access. Also in this training, I told you the approach, the way how I provide training conceptually, and then the technical part, the configuration. It will be 101 sessions, not 101, sorry, conversational, conversational classes these are. You can ask me, I will ask you as well, whether I need to check whether you're understanding or not. Then you need to practice the same. Okay, lab work also given to you. You need to practice the same. Next day, in the very next class, you should be there with your queries. First, we need to discuss queries and then we will go ahead. Okay, So regular based queries also there, and after completion of training, the level of understanding, the level of questioning also changes. So that time also after completion, there will be some query sessions as you want, as per your request or as per your like see whatever lot you have of queries. So I'll give that kind of query sessions as well after the completion of the course. And one important thing, it doesn't require any programming language. It is, we don't do any coding and decoding here. So please, because this question normally it comes from many students, many candidates. They always ask, ma'am, do we need to do, or will do we do, like do you train us on programming, or it's a kind of programming work? No, it is not like that. Okay. So yes, so this is a kind of, and this is, as it is saying, it is user friendly. GUI, not GUL, it's a typo error. It's very user friendly, and there are different things under Workday SM. We have different. I will share you the course content. I think Suresh must have shared with you, or if he didn't share with you, he will share. Okay. So this is about the content, what we are going to cover in Workday. Nothing else. It is not that much important. Now I will show you in the system. Suppose here, what do you mean by configuration? Okay, so far, if any questions you have, or just let me, or just give me 5 minutes or more. Let me complete with my things, and then you can ask me whatever question in your mind. So suppose here, we want to create, say, any organization or supervisory organization, because you don't understand the meaning of supervisory organization. Okay, let's do one thing. Wait. Let me open some good example to make you understand. See guys, this is the search bar, the most prominent feature of Workday. From here we go anywhere. We configure the system. System means this Workday software. We prepare this software to use by the client from here only. Suppose you want to create job profile. Job profile means we have vacancy in a company. Okay, means client side, at client side. Now that client has, they obviously they need to hire someone. So when you hire someone, there must be one job profile should be prepared. So there is a kind of job profile. Not all position job profile are same. So different position, different job profiles we need to create. So how to create, we will give here. How I have given the task, that should be same, create job profile. It should be exactly same. Then we give the date. And here we will give the profile name, like for what, which person. Suppose I want to create a job profile and for Workday technical staff. So I'll give like this, and then the description for job, that that person must have 3 to 4 years of experience, certification is mandatory, kind of stuff. Okay, I'll give here. So this is a kind of, and then after giving all these things, I will click on OK. So this is a kind of configuration in Workday. You will understand. Yeah. Right now, I can't tell you more than this. Now tell me guys, because this demo is not a kind of PPT kind of demo. I don't prefer taking PPTs and all that stuff. I just want to make you understand what exactly you are going to do, how to use this software, and what kind of work you are going to do. Please tell me your questions within 10 minutes.
Yeah, ma'am.
The time I'll clear your queries, and then I'll wind up. Please.
Ma'am.
Yes, I'll take a name. It's better I'll take a name one by one. Okay.
Yep.
So Raghushri, yeah, please. You have unmuted your side.
Ma'am, I need to know what about system landscape, how the Workday system landscapes look like.
That will, I will see those landscape and all that stuff. I will include in the initial classes, because it's not a kind of thing that within 2 minutes I will explain you. There are phases, there are things. Okay, so I will explain you these kind of stuff in the initial
Okay.
classes. Yeah, these are real time basis exposure. It's not a kind of a question which I can answer within minutes. It takes time. It takes 2 to 3 sessions to clear you landscape, phases. Okay, everything will be there. You don't need to worry about. What else you want to ask me? Anything else, Raghushri?
Like, still need to get an idea, like there will be servers, like, so direct when you want to configure for a client, so where do you configure it? In a web, as you said, like you will configure in web portal, or like, separately, like.
See, this is a web-based service, so we will configure here only.
Organization and basic organization and everything, right?
We have, say, these Workday is a company, right? They
Yeah.
give they give subscriptions.
Okay, right.
They give subscriptions. So you have to buy subscription. You have to buy this from Workday site, not you. Not anyone can use it like this only. It is given to only companies or
Okay.
certified consultants. So you
Okay.
have to buy it from Workday. They will give you login ID and credentials, and with that only you will enter into this server and you will configure the same.
Database.
Rest in detail, rest these things in detail I will explain you in sessions. Apart from that, you can ask, because it's a big thing to explain, not within some statements I can tell you. So in short, I can just tell you, from Workday side you have to buy. They will give you the login credentials, and then you will get into the server, and then you will, like this is also a kind of server. Okay, it's not a server basically. Actually, they have given you the platform to implement this. Okay, this software you just need to create from here. So server things are not like that here in this Workday. Again, we will go one by one. Okay. Anyone else, Praveen?
Got it, ma'am.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, thanks.
Ma'am,
Yes, Praveen. Shravan, okay, please.
ma'am, it is necessary to have a certification for Workday.
Shravan, can you please leave your query in chat box? Please message, because voice is, sorry for that. Extremely sorry.
Definitely.
Yes, till the time he is typing, please, Praveen, you ask me your query.
nothing. I don't have anything right now.
Okay, everything you understood?
Yes.
Okay, great then. And Shailendra, I think you have joined late, right? Shailendra? Okay. And who else is there? Shiv, do you have any questions?
Yeah, ma'am. Certification is mandatory to get into Workday.
No, it's not mandatory. Mandatory is your knowledge. You have already worked in SAP, right? So
No. Actually, I'm into Power BI, so I'm planning to get into this Workday now.
No. See, in Workday, nothing is certifications. Normally, what I suggest to my candidates, first motto should be getting a job. Okay, and then your certification is going to be sponsored by your company. They will arrange the certification. You just first of all join a company and then go for a certification. And also in Workday, only say when you are in a company, only then you can apply for a certification. So first you need to get a job inside Workday. And the main thing is, whether it is SAP, whether it is Workday, whether SuccessFactors, whether Azure, any technology, first you need to focus on the exposure, the potential, okay, the learning part. Like you should be an expert how to configure it. Whenever you sit an interview and they ask you, suppose they ask you 10 questions, so out of 10, if you crack only 7 questions, you will be in, whether you are certified or not, right? Certification, that much mandatory is your skills, your knowledge, your potential about the technology, the same technology you are learning. Certification can be done at any phase. Yes,
in
please.
job profiles, most of the they are asking like certification.
They don't know.
mandatory,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I know. I know why, because they don't know, but they think certification is the only criteria, because the certifications are there, and people, they clear certification only with help of the dump. These dump are being sold in market, right? So these are some same questions, and even after there are people who are clear with the certification, they are not able to retain the client, they are not able to configure the system, then they would be out of the company, they are fired. In IT, this is also a very common thing. If you're not able to retain the client, or you're not able to handle the things, you will be fired, whether you are certified.
Yeah.
Because certification is not a criteria. Certification is being done by many people who don't know anything about Workday or any other technology. It is just some repeated kind of questions. You just need to learn and clear it. That's it. They ask because who asks for certification? HR asks. HR, they don't know about these things, because you know that certification means you know everything. It is not like that. Certification story is different in IT. It is not like in domain. People who are technical interview, when they give you thumbs up, the sign is there that okay, you are in, then HR will hire you anyhow. Only technical person who will be there to ask you the technical questions. Okay, there are different rounds in IT. First there would be IT round. First there would be like recruiter will call you from HR side, then there will be IT round. In IT round, they want to go with certification and all that. They will ask you only questions on your knowledge. If you cleared, then it's fine, whether you're certified or not. HR doesn't know anything. Like many of you are working in HR department, so you don't know. Certification is different in IT from HR. No, like means there are people who know these things, but most of the people, they don't know these things in IT, like what is actually the certification. They want it because they don't. The client believes that okay, the person who is certified, they are capable enough to handle the client. It's not like that. Interviewer knows everything, because interviewer is also one of you. They came into this area like you only. Okay. So Shravan, okay, Shravan is asking me, there is a message. Is it necessary to have certification of Workday? The same thing I told you. It is not mandatory, and once you enter the company. No, certification. Okay, Suresh is answering. Okay, fine. And if company sponsor, you can complete certification. Yeah, right. Very right. I agree with Suresh answer. I already told you. Okay. Anything else of any of you? If you want to ask me about the training procedures and all, please ask me. Tushar also there. Tushar, do you want me to explain something? Or if you have any queries, please ask me.
I joined recently just now, so I don't know what.
You must have your own queries about the training session or something. Or maybe Suresh, you asked this demo must be recorded somewhere with the organizer, the Suresh. Okay, so you can ask them the demo recording. So you can go through it. And
Yes.
if you have your own specific questions, you can ask me, please. Okay, I will tell you one more thing, that these training sessions will be like, as I told you, conceptual plus configuration. First, I will make you understand with notes, okay, and means there are some notes as well, okay, which I create like a whiteboard. Wait a second. I use these kind of whiteboards to make you understand. And then we will understand these things on the system. After that, you will practice the same. I will give you after some time some home assignment as well to work some small case studies, or you can say mini projects. Practice the same, ask the queries, and then we will go ahead. This will be like that. Server access you will have 24/7 till the time of completion. So these are the training procedures. Now, guys, allow me to wind up. Again, you can ask me if you have any questions.